So I made a video earlier about the whole correspondence dinner, how I feel it was staged, but here we have some more clear evidence, HD video of the shooter actually running from that room that we all saw, and it seems very suspicious the way they just let him get by. Keep an eye on this area right here, where my mouse is, yep, where that circle is. He walks in the room, okay? Now I want to look back because I can't tell if he was wearing a bag because he ran out that room with a shotgun, okay? I don't know if he was wearing a bag. It looks like he had a trench coat on, but he has his arm up as if maybe he would be holding a bag, but it's not very clear, but we do know he has a trench coat on. And then you see the officer with the dog walk right in there as if he's speaking to him, okay? The dog walks in there, the dog leaves as if nothing is suspicious. Now, one thing that I find suspicious is it's not clear if he had a bag with a gun, and if he did have a large bag, it's crazy that they wouldn't have double checked to make sure he wasn't suspicious. Or what I'm thinking is he walked in there, inside there were weapons, and then he walks out with a shotgun of theirs and then starts shooting. Look, talking to him normal, literally a second, and then boom, right out he runs. How crazy is that? How does this make any sense? Look at this closer video right here. You can see right here, he's walking in the room. Honestly, it doesn't look like he had anything. He wasn't holding anything. So I believe he walked in there and grabbed one of their weapons, is what it looks like to me. Play that back. It looks like he's holding nothing. His arm is just up. He has a trench coat on. I don't see anything unless the gun is inside his trench coat and he's holding it like this. Maybe that's what it is. But still, the dog walks in there, sniffy, sniffy, no suspicion at all. And then to think that this officer right here is going to see him walk in there and not even interrogate him or anything like that, that's weird. Look, speaks to him. The moment he leaves, he runs right out as if he had that gun already in hand. Like, think about that. Look, let's count. The moment he turns away, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. 2 seconds it took for this man to turn around, and then he runs out as if he already had the gun in his hand ready to go. If he had a trench coat on, think about that. If he had a trench coat on and the gun was in there, do you think it really took 2 seconds to take your jacket off, pull the gun out, and start running? That's going to take more than 2 seconds, in my opinion. When it comes to this man right here, everything was caught extremely quick, as if they knew this was going to happen, and they were able to get a hold of his social media platforms, dissect even more information a lot quicker than Charlie Kirk, which Charlie Kirk was significant situation. So it's kind of crazy that this was done in a way as if they knew who the man was already before it happened. Because as you can see right here, this was posted on his social media, I don't know what platform, but it was posted on his social media where you can see he had handguns, some knives, holsters, guns, whatever. I mean, I don't see a shotgun, but maybe he had a shotgun somewhere laying on the bed or behind him. I don't know, but this is what he had. So that's why it brings me a question as to where did he get this shotgun from? Did he really bring it, or did he just snatch it from their lockers and then ran with it? Because to remove the trench coat, pull out the shotty, and then start running in 2 seconds, it seems very suspicious. This is what I'm talking about. He's wearing the trench coat, doesn't have any bag or anything like that he's holding, so maybe he had the shotgun inside his coat, but I don't even think the shotgun would fit inside your trench coat because that's a very large gun, and it would be very obvious. Take a look at the time as well. 2023, okay? Same date, 4/25/2023. Now you're at 2036, same date. So this was like 10 minutes after that video we just saw, which means that he was maybe already walking towards this room, and we saw in that previous clip he wasn't holding anything, and then all of a sudden he walks right in there, talks to the man, trench coat off, shotgun out. That's very suspicious, guys. Come on. He's not wearing the trench coat that he wore when he was walking inside there, and then he runs out 2 seconds later with a shotgun in his hand. Very strange. This person was the one that shot when they said there were shots fired. You can see the fire being shot from the gun. Obviously, the first shot was aimed right here. So he obviously shot this direction, which means this guy possibly could have gotten hit. But I believe the narrative was that he shot one of the officers when we don't see any shots being fired from his gun, at least not in this footage. But we do see shots fired from this officer going this direction and possibly this man getting hit. Or maybe he's just old and scared and didn't know what to do, because maybe he didn't get hit. I don't know. Remember, during the court hearing, judges said that they found that the bullet did not match the gun that was used to shoot Charlie Kirk. You can see right here, Charlie case just blew up. Court filing says the bullet does not match Tyler Robinson's rifle. No match equals case collapsing. Investigation stopped, evidence falling. Remember the week that Charlie was assassinated, that same exact week they did a whole renovation on that campus. Do you remember that, guys? They destroyed everything and renovated all of it. Why would you do that at a crime scene? That's very fishy, and it makes it clear as day that they're hiding something. And then now all of a sudden, the bullet does not match Tyler Robinson's rifle? What? So then what shot Charlie Kirk? What hit Charlie Kirk? And I'm going to show you this video of a man going through multiple guns and multiple bullets to show you the difference of power that they all have, and the fact that they say that Charlie Kirk was shot with a 30-06, and this man proves to you that that makes no sense.
How many baking sheets would it take to stop a bullet? I'm gonna shoot these baking sheets with higher and higher caliber bullets all the way up to a 50 cal and see how many sheets it takes to stop each round. Good luck, Fred. Starting out with a 22. All right, the 22 went through 2 pans, bounced off the 3rd, and landed right here. Next up, 9 mil. All right, the bullet made it through 19 baking sheets and landed right here. Next up, 45 ACP. All right, our bullet entered right here and it made it through 13 sheets and bounced off right here. Moving up to the revolver, shooting around a 44 Magnum. Right, the bullet entered here and it made it through 20 baking sheets and landed right here. Moving up to the Desert Eagle, shooting around a 50 AE. All right, the Desert Eagle made it through 23 sheets and landed right here. Moving up to the 12 gauge, shooting a slug. Our slug made it through 15 baking sheets and landed right here. Fred's okay. Moving up to the AK-47, shooting around a 7.62 by 39. All right, the AK made it 23 sheets and then landed right here. Moving up to the Gold Scar, shooting around a 308. All right. Okay, the Scar made it through 27 baking sheets and then landed right here. Moving up to the 30-06. Firing. All right, the 30-06 made it through 31 baking sheets and then bounced off number 32 right here. Last up, we got the 50 cal. Fred, all right, the 50 cal made it through every single baking sheet all the way to the end.
As you see right there, a 30-06 going through over 30 pans, but yet the one that hit Charlie Kirk went through just straight air and did nothing but leave a hole in his neck. Did not go through him, it stopped it. That's what makes no sense. They're saying that he stopped the bullet because he had a neck of steel. That makes no sense. And I bring that back up because it's weird that we have this case of this shooter during the correspondence dinner, all this information flying. By the way, Trump is a man who does not let people slide, yet he has stopped talking about this man or hasn't even spoken about him since this day. All he does is attack people that disagree with him, but people that want to come for literally his life, he just leaves it alone. And that's not something Donald Trump would exactly do, which makes it very suspicious. And of course, on top of all the evidence that's coming out that shows something is off. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you believe that the FBI is just plotting all this and hiding information? But then we have Charlie Kirk being stretched out so far because they're trying to hide stuff from the public and not show the truth. But yet here we are with this man, Cole Allen, getting inside there, no problem, and running out, as I showed you guys, with a shotgun out of that room 2 seconds after speaking to an officer. 2 seconds is all it took. That makes no sense to me. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out this video right here and let me know what you think about that topic as well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe so that way this video can get pushed into the algorithm and get sent out to more people like you so we can share our thoughts together. That's all I got for you guys on this one, and I will catch you guys on the next one.